Love, love, love this. Powerful women, they're making a name for themselves in Hamilton, just like the women they play. Broadway's biggest hit goes into Sunday's Tony Awards with a record 16 nominations. They include nods for 2 of the 3 actresses who play the Schuyler sisters. Jamie Wax spoke with the trio about working on this groundbreaking show. Jamie, good morning.
Good morning, Gail. Yes, Jasmine Cephas Jones, along with Tony nominees Renée Elise Goldsberry and Phillipa, joined us at the New York Historical Society, where a summer celebration of Hamilton is underway. They talked about the musical's sudden success and about being the women in the spotlight in a show about America's founding fathers.
And when I meet Thomas Jefferson, I'ma compel him to include women in the sequel. Work!
The 3 of you are the most famous sisters of the moment in pop culture, but oddly, none of you grew up with a sister. Does that deepen your bond?
Yeah, it does. I feel like I've discovered a sisterhood being with these ladies. I think it's just amazing to be in a group of women, in a group of people that you can spend enough time with them to really get to know people and be inspired by them and learn something new about them every day. You know,
we will know each other for a lifetime.
I know.
Did anybody tell you in the beginning this sounds like a terrible idea or this is crazy?
No one that I knew.
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now.
Everybody that, you know, is kind of in this community, actors, artists, they all said, that sounds incredible. When can I see it?
History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be.
When it started, it was so exciting, and seeing like these old people that would never listen to hip hop ever in their life, crying, like bawling their eyes out and feeling so inspired. And it's amazing like what art can do.
First time I'm thinking past tomorrow.
Have you been able to feel the impact that you all have had and your show has had?
It's a little hard to not feel it. I think we try to stay a little oblivious, just because we have to show up and do it every day and not think that the mountain is too high to climb. But it seeps in a really beautiful way.
Rise up, rise up.
Time to take a shot.
All I wanted to do was create theater for us, for our generation, for the people of this planet. And it's so rare that the art that you are making is reaching a huge mass of people.
I remember going on iTunes, and Hamilton was like the #1 rap album above like Fetty Wap, which is just impossible, like a Broadway cast album.
I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich.
I have to single out Satisfied. You must have been blown away when that piece of music was first handed to you.
It was. It's actually the reason why I'm a part of the show.
My father has no son, so I'm the one who has to social guide for one. So
I just don't think that I've ever heard a character so succinctly describe who they are. I like to say that it's the moment in the show where a character takes the mask that you think you've been seeing and does this.
I'm past patiently waiting.
Musically, it seems to be a cross between Stephen Sondheim, Beyonce, and Nicki Minaj, all
Yeah,
thrown in
all
there,
thrown into
and as difficult to perform as anything ever created by any of those artists.
Well, it's really well written, but what's beautiful is that he doesn't pander. Lin doesn't think this is what women do, or this is what an audience could handle. Do you know what I'm saying? He just wrote. And thank God he did that, because then our job as an artist is to live up to something.
As much as we are trying to live up to it, that it lives up to us. Like, as living, breathing women of this century, you know, what does that mean? What kind of material can we really sink our teeth into?
Or that can define us even.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It's such a great diagram of the thought process of a brilliant woman. And the cool thing about it is that's not a woman from 2016. Do you know what I mean? I don't know that we thought that these women that we're portraying thought in the way that as revolutionary as we think we are. And we know that they did now, and that's empowering to all women of all time, I think.
And no matter how the Tonys go on Sunday, these women can rest assured that their legacies with this show are well secured, for sure.
Yeah, they'll be bonded for life. And you look at that and you go, God, I want to go see again. I want to go see it again.
You know, I find from this entire company, they feel like a win for the show is a win for the team.
get
So,
it.
That's nice. That's
however
really
it goes in the 16 nominations, I think they'll be happy.
And if
I
you
don't think
can't
it's
see
gonna
it,
be a
at
rough
least
night.
get the music, Jamie. Wouldn't you say if you can't see the play, at least get
Yes,
the
I
music?
mean, there is so much available
So
from
good.
this show that's good for everybody, no matter
Yes,
where you live.
You're so right. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you, Jamie.
You can watch the 70th Annual Tony Awards this Sunday night at 7 Central right here on CBS.